So, a lot of you guys have wondered, since you don't have a car, how do you get groceries? Well, we walk. And we walk this way. This is starting pretty close to my house. I didn't really want to start exactly at my house because, yeah, if it goes on YouTube, that's kind of creepy. But I'm going to take some videos of the way to get the groceries. We basically just follow this bridge. This is just down from where the bridge is. And basically we are now on a street called the Longa, and it's really pretty here. It's ridiculously pretty here. And since the very first spring day, everybody is out. You can see that the bridge is up because they're actually redoing the surface of it. Cars can't drive over the bridge. It's just a pedestrian bridge. That's also really, really old. So they're taking all the planks off and they're putting new ones up. This is the museum for Dutch gin, most of which is all still made in Sweden. Kind of famous for it. If you've ever heard of Kettle One, that's from here. If you look down that way, the boats that you can see are actually houses. People live in them. And the orange one, I think, is for sale right now. You can look it up. You can buy it and you can live in it. And when you get tired of where you're sitting, you can sail it. And we're gonna go that way to get groceries. This is further down the harbor. It's quite nice. Bit further down, there is construction everywhere at the moment. A lot of places are getting ready for the tourist season, which is going to start picking up here in May. We get quite a few tourists here on the Langahava because obviously it's gorgeous. They were working on that bridge earlier this week. The bridge is from 17 something. It's quite old. The building here next to us is actually going to be our library soon. They're moving it there. I'm not sure when. I hope it's soon because I'd love to get to walk past the library every time I go get groceries. I can just sort of hang out in there because libraries are awesome. And that house right there in the middle, that's for sale. Mark and I almost bought it because the view, yeah, it's really nice. But unfortunately, it had no garden to speak of. The houses here have really, really, really tiny gardens. You're quite lucky if you have more than a postage stamp. 2 postage stamps is pretty good. From the bridge, you can see that these are old locks. We used to keep the water out, but nowadays the water is kept out further away. And there's the second side of the lock. And they've got one of the gates open because they're repairing it. Now just a little bit further down the road, 1 street away from the harbor, this is the old city hall. The government isn't here anymore, but you can still get married. And everybody's out because it's a nice day. We're gonna walk that direction towards the church, and we're almost at the grocery store. There's church. I'm not sure if you can see it because it's quite dark. But you can see a sign that says De Waag, and that means the scales they used to weigh witches here. This is called the Grote of St. Janskerk. Just a second, you can see the church originated in 1271, and what you see here started in 1428. It's quite nice, and unfortunately right now it's actually closed because that's the entrance. Maybe one day I'll get some pictures from the inside if you guys want to see it. Really neat. It has an awesome organ, and it has a room that has leather wallpaper, which is actually quite special. If you see down there, you see a shop with the orange flags. That's actually the grocery store. So there we are. That is a half-mile walk one way, and I'll get groceries and walk the half-mile back. Piece of cake. Who needs a car? Minnie. Meow. Hi. This is my
so purry. I'm sorry I woke you up. I'm so sorry, but you were so cute.